Good evening. My name is Lindria Miller, and the topic of my persuasive speech is why procrastination is a student's worst enemy. Imagine you have a task at hand or an assignment that's due in a week. You either think it's easy or too much of a hassle, so you're in no rush to do it. As the days go by, you notice that the due date is fastly approaching. However, you still put no effort into getting the assignment done. Finally, the day of the task or assignment is to be completed. You set a time for when you're going to start, and you keep pushing the time back. You find yourself organizing your closet, you find yourself looking at social media on your phone, or you just end up taking a nap. Almost every student I know or I've encountered has experienced this problem. We're often buried in a lot of work and we claim to never know why, but the reason is procrastination. And procrastination is defined as the act of delaying inactivity resulting in something being put off until a later time, and procrastination has proven itself to indeed be productivity's worst enemy. And here are a few examples. As a student, procrastination can be described as either a blessing or a curse. There's a blog article that explains that procrastination is indeed a student's worst enemy, and it states that students are biologically and socially predisposed to put off till tomorrow what we should do today. Also, from that same article, it says procrastination is a disease eating away at a student's productivity. On the other hand, in a student's mind, procrastination is often used as what we need to get that final burst of motivation. Imagine you've been procrastinating all day, but in your head, you keep telling yourself, I have to get it done, I have to get it done, I have to get it done. And in the final hour, you get a burst of motivation and you're under pressure. So you type away or you get your work done immediately. And you see it as yourself being able to work well under pressure. But no, you've actually been procrastinating the entire time. Despite procrastination feeling involuntary and unavoidable, we must realize that it is what we choose to do. We're not being robbed without notice. We slowly but surely invite this time thief in by leaving our doors unlocked and our minds ready to embrace distraction. As often as it gets in the way, not many people try to find ways to get rid of their habits of procrastination. Even Nobel-winning economists procrastinate. And this fact makes procrastination greatly acceptable and seen as a normal working process when it's far from it. 20% of people chronically avoid difficult tasks and deliberately look for distractions, which unfortunately are always available. It's very easy to always find the distraction. You're always going to find something that you need to do when there's something that you actually should be doing. This shows that there are people who intentionally search for things to distraction because it's what they are accustomed to. The average person procrastinates, but not every time they are presented with a task. On the other hand, there are some persons who willingly fall into this time-wasting cycle, and it's very difficult to get out of. It may vary depending on the person's attitude, their personality, but it also can be described as laziness. However, even though laziness is a big factor and characteristic of procrastination, it's not always what leads us to procrastinate. As stated earlier, procrastination is well described as a student's worst enemy. For example, I've had this assignment for about a week and I just started yesterday on the 18th. I found any and everything to do but my assignment. I got off work, I came home, I watched TV, I was in my phone, I was checking old emails, and I'm taking note of everything that I'm doing, knowing that I should be doing something else. And as you can see now, in the final hour, it's now 3:50 p.m. I'm just now recording my video, and I still have many other tasks to complete. Even though we as students are so accustomed to just putting things off and waiting till the last minute to get it done because we feel like we work well under pressure, procrastination really is one of the biggest hindrances as a student, and you should never rely on the motivation that comes after procrastination to complete your work.